In a world where ordinary men can excel doing ordinary things, this man has single-handedly lowered the bar. From the scrambled mind that brought you Mad Madness and Beagle Rare comes this underwhelming Friday night special event. Matt Porter is the Blendigeddon 2 World Champion and the 2020 World's Top Whiskey Taster. Ladies and gentlemen, raise your glass and shake your ass for ADHD Whiskey Live.
What's up, everybody? Welcome back to ADHD Whiskey Bitches. My name is Matt, and tonight we're doing a little thing we've never, ever, no matter what anybody tells you, don't listen to them, because when I say never, ever, I mean ever, never have we ever done this before. Except for last week. We did the exact same thing last week, but we're doing it again. We're going to do it all over again. Tonight's a little bit different. Tonight, we have some professional or even amateur pitchers like to call curveballs. I don't have the samples poured yet. It's been a long day. It's been a busy friggin' day. I'm not out of breath. You're out of breath. Deal with that. So we're going to have to deal with that. It's going to be an issue. Found some papers for notes. That's good. That's really good. How in the heck is everybody doing tonight? Happy Friday. Hopefully you're all having a lovely March. A friggin' lovely March. Hopefully you're all killing it. Everything is going awesome. And all the good stuff. My mom is here. She says, good Friday evening. Please remember to hit the thumbs up on your way into the live stream. She's so smart. My mom is so smart. Hit the thumbs up. Swag Star's here. Joe the Sample Guy. I vaguely remember ECBP blind, the good old days. Oh, being ECBP blind. Oh, yeah, that's not good. Yeah, a little whoa. You know what I mean? Matt Kappa's in the house. System Trend is here for the Bourbon Skirmish. We're doing it. We're doing it again. Eric B says, let's rage. The Copester in the house. Got a text yesterday. Didn't answer it. And it was him and Thrasher. Him and Thrasher. I am the worst, and I admit it. And it's about Matt Madness. And truth be told, I am so deep into the weeds with Matt Madness details. I'm working on the intricacies of details that Jason Kobe and Thrasher haven't even heard of yet. And I didn't want to get into the weeds telling them all about it and getting them all flustered and maybe a little concerned that things might be running a little bit ahead of schedule. But Kobe, I need to call you. B. Carter, Matt, I sent you an Instagram DM. I've got ECBP A118. I'd be willing to trade. Hell yeah. Pew, pew, pew. Friggin' sweet. Awesome. Let's talk. Let's talk in the DMs. Okay, look up. Something between my tooth and my gum. Bothering me. We'll be good. Jeff P is here. C923 and B525. That are both phenomenal. Nice. B525, not one I've had. When is the first release ECBP bourbon coming out this year? They've already done one. Haven't they done an A125? They should. They should have. You have the most ECBP in the world. Are you Heaven Hill? I didn't know that. Jock 115, 1155 is here. Slow down, Matt. Slow down. Mr. Crestvaz announced raising a glass and shaking my ass. Nice, do it. And he says, on time, love it, bud. How are y'all, bourbon friends? I'm pretty much on time, pretty close. Thad just came in to say, hey, I have to work tonight, so I'm going to have to catch this on repeat. Have a great weekend. Cheers, everybody. Thad. Friggin' work. Oh, God dang it. Oh, friggin' Thad. I'm sorry. Hopefully you get paid quadruple time. Shh, daddy's working. Oh, shh, daddy's working. That makes... I'm not sure. I think I might like shit daddy's working more. Oh, yeah, trying the most recent King of Kentucky single barrel, all 3 batches at the start of April. Those are small batches, right? I haven't tried them yet. And I haven't seen a single... Like, I've seen that there are videos. I think Jason put out at least one. And he did taste one on a live stream that I saw. But I have avoided the reviews at all costs because I'm afraid. I'm afraid of the... I don't want it to be bad. I don't want people to be disappointed by it. Because it's got the name, man. It's got the name. And you can't ruin the name. Like, why? I don't know why they had to... Unless it's phenomenal stuff. Well, it's much lower proof, younger. So why couldn't they just call it, like, they had the king of... Like, it's the king. The king of Kentucky doesn't have to have, like, minions or like that are named the same. Can you imagine if you were the king? Imagine this shit. You're the king. Okay, just picture it in your head. Close your eyes. Friggin' king. Feels good. Feels real good. Shoes always clean. People helping you get dressed and undressed every day. People washing your hair, powdering your face, getting rubs. Back, butt, and legs, even a foot rub. And if they don't do it, then you'll hang them from the rafters. And everybody will think that you're great for doing it. Because you're the king, whatever you say goes. And nobody can cancel you. Because it's, I would imagine, not modern times without, social interactions. But I'm still imagining, you're the king, and then 3 other people come in and they're like, we're the king too. Excuse me? No. There's one king. That's supposed to be the best. The one that's looked at as like the top. Like, you can't have 3 other kings that aren't just like, and everybody knows they're not. They're like, listen, we know you're the king, but like, we also have these other kings. And they're not just single kings. They're like a group, a small batch of kings. And we've got 3 different groups. But we're going to call them the king as well. There are 3 kings and you who are the king. And it's like, it's confusing, right? Because kind of like when people say he's a goat or she's a goat. The greatest of all time is the greatest of all time. There's no such thing as a greatest of all time. That bothers me. It just bothers me. You could be one of the greatest of all time, but that wouldn't make you the GOAT or a GOAT. There's one. You have to say there's one. And if you can't narrow it down, then you can't name it the GOAT or the king. There's only one king. So why do they have to make friggin' other kings? I would be pissed if I was king of Kentucky. I would throw down and I would find out who made the decision. I'd say, Cody, come in here. A bad idea, Cody. You fudged up. Naming 3 more. And then next year, there's probably going to be more. There's going to be more. Now, how many kings are we going to have? Huh? What are we doing? Not a great rant. I realize that. But hopefully you know that it came from the heart and I mean it. King of Kentucky small batch. Kiss my ass. Hopefully it's really good, though. And Romero was here, and Andrew Patrick. Chris Norris is up in the hands house. Happy and on-time Matt Porter is a badass Matt Porter. I'm friggin'. I was just, oh man, my eyeballs are burning. I've been staring at the computer all day doing taxes. By the way, if you're an accountant and you want to help me out a little bit, wouldn't mind hearing from you. Friggin' doing like staring at spreadsheets all day. On the phone, like receipt, garbage. But it needed to be done for a while. Also, then well, we have a bunch of shit. Let's get this party started right. Blind sample. I grabbed out of the Wellness Wednesday box. No shenanigans, no funny stuff. No chips, no cookies, no soda, just Jimmy John's. Here is my hand opening it. No spoilers in the chat. If you spoil it, then I will have you fed to the alligators in the moat. The moat controlled by the alligators. All right. America, maybe, possibly. Clean? No, not clean. Nope. Interesting. Ooh. Hiding it, and it's in there. Nice. Swirl job, SJ for y'all. Javier is here. Hey-o, y'all. So the order is wildly different. Are we going to average the two rankings? No. Maybe, possibly. We'll look at it at the end, but we're going to see how they fare in a different, the best should be the best, right? I know that order does matter, of course, but just want to see. TI versus 50. 50. A Reveries 8-year and 7-year Makers HC cast strength tonight. Nice. That Makers is nice. Call it Prince of Kentucky. There, that's fine. That's it. You got my name that second time. Nice. Most don't. Oh no. I know what it is. I know that it's Daddy's, but that's not. It should just be Daddy's working. Daddy. How is Post Stone Matt doing? Great. Great. Got rid of that little bugger. Peed it right out. Beefy McMahon stickers in the house. Cock Jr. is like Lord Farquaad. Yeah. They're trying to move stock, honestly. If they're trying to move stock, they can move it out. If it's 12-year, age-dated, undisclosed distal, if they can be, they don't have to call it King of Kentucky to move stock. I see what you mean. They want to move stock at a premium. There we go. That makes sense. They want to sell it for as much as possible. That is true. They could call it the Queen. It could be the Queen of Kentucky. It could be, I don't know, what's the king's dad? Forget it, Grandpa. But that wouldn't make sense because it's younger. Never mind. Bad idea. I think we came to an agreement, though. We figured it out together. What happened there? This color looks pretty nice. Nice little shade on that. Slim shady. Smells, ooh. Either MGP or Buffalo Trace. Very green apple. Maybe it's Green River. I don't know. Okay. Shut up, Matt. Just smell it and say what you smell. Caramel green apple, big time. I get a lot of that on Green River normally. Yeah, like a green Jolly Rancher. That is like if my guinea pig smelled this, it'd go ape shit. She loves fresh peeled fruit. She was great. She throws a fit. Very sweet, very candy-like, very inviting. Right up my alley, honestly. If it's not an old bourbon, then I like a sweet bourbon. Old or sweet, or old and sweet. Good evening, everyone watching on the phone since a windstorm took out the power. Ew. It's pretty windy here in Colorado. Pretty windy. I forgot what I was going to say. Oh, it's supposed to be like really hot this week here too, which is weird. Could be an ounce of Mr. Clean. No way of knowing. Also true. Also, my hands kind of smell like Mr. Clean because we've been cleaning lots. Normally, we have, well, our lease is always up for renewal on June 1st. And we normally have, I talk about it every year because it's a real pain in the bitch. You know what I mean? Real pain in the bitch. But the landlord comes and inspects the house and tells us to do things that, I don't know. So we've been cleaning it really good the last couple of years. But anyway, normally happens like May, or even last year happened like a couple days before the lease renewed, which is weird. But this year, they called yesterday and they're like, hey, Wednesday home inspection. It's like, shit, my shit's not that together yet. It's getting close, but we're in a better spot than we have been. So all day today, we've been trying to clean the kids' room, which my wife has really kind of spearheaded. Thanks to her, she's amazing. Love her to death. That kid's room, wow. Those kids don't give a damn about nothing. Especially keeping anything clean or not ruined. But with a little, anyway, it's looking good. We're headed towards a good place. First sip. That's gonna be a good night. Oh, I like that a lot. That's really good. That sort of reminds me of like a Stag Junior. It also kind of reminds me of a Barrel King. That could be a Stag. I don't even know if there's any Barrel King in that box. Maybe. That's kind of what it reminds me of first sip. I like that though. Really candy, really barrel char, really like a dark barrel charred cherry deal. The candy apple on the nose, not really there on the palate, I don't think. Second sip. Second sip got a little bit funky there. A little bit of funkiness. It is interesting. Huh. A little bit of almost a little bit of farminess on the front of the palate. Maybe a weird grain, possibly. Doesn't taste finished. Huh. I'm going to take a third sip in a second before I score it. I want to see if I get that farmy note again. But while I do that, I have some glasses to label with these Elijah Craig bottles, A124. B522. I'm sorry that I did not do this beforehand. Last week they were already poured and everything. Unfortunately, today did not work out that way. Today flew by so fast. C917, C923, A123, B523. I was gonna have all of the info as far as like which ones did the best last week and which ones didn't do as great last week. I was gonna have that like all like on maybe I'll, you know what? Let's do that. C924. I'll just need your help for a second. B521. If anybody has the order, which I scored them last week, favorite to least favorite, put that in chat. If nobody has that, then I'll go back and look at my notes. But just for the sake of saving a little bit of daylight, B521 and C922. All right. We're killing it. We're killing it. I'm behind in chat. You feel like it might be shh, daddy is, that's what I said. Shh, daddy's working. I got it the second time. I did. What did Brad do? What's Brad say? I didn't see anything from Brad. No time. No time. Wish to drink with you, but taking, oh yeah, had hernia surgery yesterday. Yikes. Ice on the balls currently. Yeah. You don't want to mix ice with whiskey. Terrible idea. It's a joke. It's a good one, though. It's a pretty good joke. Henry is here, 95, 734. 70 in Louisiana today, low and mid 30s Sunday night. Little fluctuation. It's a big word for me, but accurate. Love the channel. Thank you. Who's number 17? Who plays football with number 17? Let me guess. Probably a quarterback. It's probably your kid. His name's probably, I think, starting quarterback, high school. Name is Alex. It's just a guess. How close am I? Pretty sure about it, though. Funky ain't always a bad thing. Oh, not at all. First pour for me is OH Ingram flagship. Barstown Bourbon Distillate aged on the Mississippi. I used to work for OH Ingram at his barge company. Oh, that's cool. That's a cool story. I want to look more into that. That's fun. I like fun stuff. B525 is a beast. Oh, okay. Listen, after last week, I'm kind of all aboard the Elijah Craig train again. This tasting could go either way tonight. We've seen this thing happen before where I taste stuff and I like it, and the next week I taste it and I'm like, what do I like about that? We'll see if that carries over into this week. That is, I do not think that the sample I'm tasting is a legacy distillery. I think it's probably some sort of craft. If it's legacy, it just tastes a little bit farmy. Like a Ben Holiday. That reminds me of a Ben Holiday. It's like kind of riding the fence of a legacy flavor profile with a little bit of a craft flavor profile. Also, some of the Tennessee stuff we tried was like that. That's really good, though. I'm interested to see what it is. 7.7. It's very good. Potentially, I wouldn't go any lower than 7.7. Let's put it that way. Oh, I'm guessing that nobody could read that. This is Boulder Cask Strength 2024. So I put a Boulder Cask Strength sample in a 1 ounce Wednesday bottle a long time ago. And I just pulled it. Finally pulled it. So that holds up. Boulder Cask Strength bourbon, really damn good. High malt. That's why it tastes like a little farmy. Did use a different grain. I was right about that. Man, I feel like my palate's going to kill it tonight. Going to kill it hard. Josh Allen, best quarterback right now. I thought that. Oh, your kid's the best quarterback. Oh, he's a professional. 3 different pours. Loving the Eagle Rare 10 pick. So amazing. Yeah, some of the Eagle Rares are really good. I still have yet to try an Eagle Rare 12 here. Still have yet to try it. It's like it doesn't even exist. Ben Holiday, Rick House Soft Red Wheat. North. Yeah, they kind of share a similar experience. Like they taste really damn good. Like they kind of play tricks on you. And they did at first until like I picked up on that little hint of something, which was the high malt. 25 Boulder Cask Strength up next for me then. Hells yeah. I still need to do a review for the new one, which was a 25. 25? How many years have I had it? 23, 24, 25, I think? Third year? The last Eagle Rare 10 pick you had was really good. Yeah, I haven't seen any Eagle Rare picks in a while. I'll pick them up if they're reasonably priced. If people want too much for them, I'm like, guess what? Not interested. I'm not paying $60 for an Eagle Rare pick. Just like I'm not paying $200 for a Blanton's Gold pick. Okay, C924. Where's that? That's not it. Crap. Oh, it must be back here. Did I go this way? No. Oh my gosh. Oh, porter. There it is. Okay, good. Okay, we're pouring these now. We're going to pour them, then we'll get to it. Sorry that you have to watch me do this. I know it's annoying. Don't think about it, Matt. They're having a good time. They're enjoying themselves. They're sitting back. They're drinking. They're really, really enjoying it. Next up is B521 sticker. Goes on here. Nope. Nope. Yeah. Watched Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, America, the motion picture with my daughters last week. The original. And then we watched the sequel, The Secret of the Ooze. Those movies still hold up to this day. They're actually, I think I might like them more now than when I was a kid. They're really good. Raphael. 10 flips. He's a rat. I can do the accent because he's a rat. Shoot. I'm going B522. Here we go. I'm panic pouring here because I know I should have done this before. I know I should have. I'll say it before and I'll say it again. Man, I love being a turtle. What a good movie. A124. America. Just pouring them. I'm going to kick all these things over, guaranteed. C923. We're getting there. 4 more left, America. A123. Don't spill. America. Then, wait, how come there's 3 glasses and 2 stickers? 2, 4, 6. Which one am I forgetting? Oh, no. Okay, B523. Where are you at? Oh, did I set that over here? I think I might have. B521. B523. Yeah. America. Then C917 didn't perform as well as I thought it would last week. Gonna give her another shot. America. And last but not least, C922. America. You're low. All right, get rid of that. We're friggin' rocking and rolling. We're doing so good. That was last week's notes. Give them away. Extra stickers. Put them back in the thing so I don't make a bigger mess. I gotta clean it up. I gotta clean everything up. Little Alani lime slush. I could do a commercial for this stuff, I think. That's limey. It's actually really good. Little palate cleanser. I don't know. I did have a sip of it before I started streaming, and the first sip of that boulder was amazing. So, oh wait, there's a nice finish on that Alani new lime. Do like we look fusion, bringing it in. Evening sweet sipping. Heaven Hill 90 or 1924? What's Heaven Hill 90? Is it the 90th anniversary? I've only had, if I've tried the 90, what I think that is, I've only had a sip of it, and therefore I got to go 1924. 1924 is real damn good. It is real damn good. Travis Robeson running friggin' late as heck. What a slacker. B524 is my favorite besides the elusive C923, which is great. Just picked up another B524, sipping it right now. I wonder how many people now reflect. I hope everyone says that's the whole point. The whole point is I'm not going to stop until everyone says it. Everyone should say it. It's America's native spirit, and every time a cork comes out of a bottle, a little America comes out with it. I did not. Also, didn't look that hard because I kind of wanted to keep the blind flight exactly the same. I was going to run to the store and pick up a new batch of Elijah Craig Barrel Proof, but then I was like, if I introduce something new to the blind, then it won't be the same blind. I wanted to do the same blind. I do have a huge box. Real talk, how big is the 1 ounce box? I don't know. Maybe I'll show you. It's just a big wooden box that they sent me Jack Daniel's bonded rye in. If I had to estimate it like one of those candy counting things, when you're like, how many candies are in here? Guess the amount of candy and win free candy, or like $17 or something. I'd say probably hold, if it were totally full, probably like 150 sample bottles or so. Maybe. But that's outside dimensions. Inside dimensions are probably smaller. I don't know. It's decent size. You go there for 12 for 39 bucks. Damn. Sam's friggin' giving out the deals. Really enjoy C924, back it up. I think, didn't C924 win last week? Yeah, so System Trend, the Ecbp blind was last Friday's live stream. So I tasted the same exact samples, and then I said we're going to do the same exact flight this week to see if it plays out the same or not. They sent me a bonded rye in a fancy box. They did. It's when their Bottled and Bond series came out. It's not, the box isn't totally full right now, though. It's probably about halfway there. Oh, living on a prayer. All right, let's get down to the business. Getting down. Got 3 glasses here. Oh boy. Huh. Oh boy. An interesting angle I chose. Oh, you know what? I'll do this first. There, that's better. You go over there. Oh, I made bigger pours this week. Some of them are bigger than others. That's what she said. Boom. Got to hold it in my left hand while I do it this way so that my right bicep tendon doesn't give out on me, because we've had it happen. All right. Weight distribution is integral. It's important. All right. Now we place the elbow here. We tuck the elbow into the giant stomach here, right there, and then push it in. That way, we have an anchor point so that the weight of the glasses and the Julie-like wheel of confusion is pressed up against several dozen pounds of fat tissue. And it's very forgiving, but also very supportive. I'm a good cuddler. Whoa. Got a little wonky. So even her out, Matt. Flatten it out. 2 weeks to flatten the curve. Oh, here we go. Oh, yeah. Now I'm feeling it. Eyes are shut. Oh, we're going to reverse it? Have I ever reversed it before? That's a bad idea. That feels uncomfortable. We'll back the other way. All right. Place them randomly on the board here. And then we will number them so that I have a numbered glass, and then the reveal is on the bottom. Perfect. We did it. It only took us 42 minutes. I'm super sorry. That's bullshit. That's BS, guys. That's BS that I made you wait that long. Thank you for your patience. Your call is very important to us. It will be answered in the order in which it was received. That's a bad 6. 7, 8, 9. That 8 could use a little work because it looks like a teardrop. There we go. See that NBA player scored 83 points the other night? BS. Freaking BS. That's the guy back there. That's the guy. Oh, there. You know, right there. He didn't need no help. He did it to win the game. Mm-mm. You tore your bicep tendon too? Oh, on the other end? Oh, so it went, it rolled up. Yeah, mine was up here. So, although not great, didn't require surgery, repaired up. Now I'm getting a friggin' just getting a friggin' Popeye. It's just getting so big and misshapen now. Testosterone replacement therapy and bowling. Bicep as big as my belly. We did good. We did good. And this is how work-related epididymitis happens. No. Had that before, but it was from being stricken in the nuts by a kid's foot. Real hard. He was a bully in high school. Kicked me in the nuts like he was kicking a field goal. And still to this day, have flare-ups. Not fun. A little too much information? Maybe. But at the same time, if I can't talk about my balls, what can I talk about? Like 10 years after that, I was at a wedding with him and I got him back. He was standing next to me and I just whap. And he was like, why? And I was like, yeah, payback's a bitch. Still feel pretty bad about that. Two wrongs don't make a right, Matt. Two wrongs do not make a right. Felt nice, though. I really wound up on it. They're putting out the new stuff in 1 liter bottles. New stuff of what? What's up, State of the Heart? How you doing? Welcome home. This call might be recorded for training purposes. They're never training. None of those people on the phone have ever gone through a minute of training. Ever. I do got kids, yeah. I do. Flushers here. Very good. Flusher. My mama says good for me. Really whacked him there. He also hit me with his car when I was in high school. He also hit me with his car. Yeah, I mean, he was not. I don't know. He deserved it. Great trip. Going out later to party, getting lubed up with bourbon, not the other stuff. What other stuff would that be? Okay, let's get into glass one. I have my sheet here for notes. This is how much of a mess I am. Because I don't script anything I ever do. But if I have to read something for an ad, which, by the way, if you've noticed, 0 ads on my channel recently. Also, maybe lacking live stream sponsors, which is kind of a bitch, kind of a bummer. But I need to start throwing things away. Today, I've partnered with Geology to bring you this sponsored video. Geology creates simple and effective skincare and hair care routines. That's all they get from me. But I still got the back. Still got the back for notes. Never waste a sheet of paper. Save a tree. Or just get your shit together and throw things away when it's time. Okay, glass one. Last week, our order went, oh boy. First place must have been glass 8, C924. You know what? I should have looked at this before. That's a mess. We'll compare it at the end. No time for this. We got to get down to it. Color nice. Oh, smells like a Heaven Hill product to me. All right. Glass one immediately out of the gate. Did this happen last week? Glass one immediately out of the gate smells young and kind of peachy. Little peachy, like peach forward. Kind of like a stone fruit. Kind of bright, kind of shiny, a bit nutty. I think last week we started off with one that I didn't love, and then it went all uphill from there. This smells like something that I don't think would be Elijah Craig barrel proof. Very, yeah, like an apricot. All right, done that. That is nice. It's big. It's slightly nutty, moderate nutty, but that peach note comes through big time on there. Peaches, 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 bright, big, half nuts. So any of the scores I gave last week, those aren't, they're just like me deciding which ones I like more than others. So I started off by giving this one right out of the gate an 8.4, meaning there's space below it to be worse. There's space above it to be better. Quite a bit of space above it to be better. Number 2. What does number 2 work for? You'll sponsor me? Oh, hell yeah. Brown bread, Christian. Oh, he got 1635. Thank you for that. Appreciate it. Thank you for the super chat. My man needs a Boston Scally newsman hat. I think my dad wears those, kind of. So I'll eventually wear it. Becoming more and more like my dad every single day. I don't like strong smells that don't belong. I don't like noises when they don't belong. Not sure if I like the public anymore in general. Just wandering around the public. Like, people in traffic bother me. I love a good pour of whiskey. And yeah, I think I am becoming my father. I think that's what the life cycle is. You just start as a baby and you wind up your dad. I think that's what's happening. I'm a rev, like a reverend? That's so funny. No, we're good. My imagination's very bad, sweet Cindy, 5201. So you have to be very specific. Very, very specific. My dad is friggin' awesome. He's great. I love him, love him, love him. Glass 2 is a bit mustier, a bit more basement-like. Kind of smells like an old home, this smells like a house that you walked into and you knew that if you pulled up the carpet, the floors underneath would be at least a little water damaged. It smells like water damaged flooring. In a great way. Yeah. Like just soggy hardwood. Son of a bitch. Told you we should have got the sandbags, babe, but you didn't listen, and now our floors smell like shit. It was 50 years ago, but I won't let it go. It smells like old, soggy floors. Yeah. Soggy basement nose. No, soggy floor nose. Musty. Busty. Yeah. I've walked into houses that smell like this before. Glass 2 down the hatch. Ooh, mysterious. Dark. Oh, yeah. 2 is pleasurable. Not sure what that huge noise was outside, but it sounded like a firearm. But we're not in Connecticut anymore. It's fine. 2 is like just old tasting. It tastes not like old, like really old oak, but old like you lived inside the barrel, like the barrel was your home, and the taste of your home just stuck in your mouth. And people came into your house and they're like, you know, when your house has a smell, mine has been smelling like garlic and sun-dried tomatoes cooked in oil with chicken and gnocchi for the past 3 days. But that's not what it normally smells like. Normally it smells like massage oil and whatever the hell the kids spilled on the couch. But this is like a real old wood home in your mouth. That is, it reminds you of the color bronze. Bronze, old, musty, like that's like a if a bourbon was a grandfather, a great grandfather, like a great grandfather of bourbon. It just has that old smell to it, an old taste to it. It's gonna be up there. That is phenomenal. That's a big jump. A big jump. Let's go to number 3. I just want to keep tasting number 2 though. Number 2 is delicious. Oh, my mom has the friggin' mom. You are amazing. Last week, C924, B521, A123, C922, B523, C917 came all the way in 6th place. B522, C923 came in 8th place, which is crazy to me. And then A124. I wish I could copy that. But, oh, crap. Don't double click things so you don't know what you're doing. That works out great, Mom. Thank you. If I could, I'm going to start. Oh, I'll star it. Then I can go back to it. I'm learning new stuff every day. Old things are the best. What would I do without my mom? I don't know. I have to depend on somebody else to tell people to hit the thumbs up. Have to depend on somebody else to tell me it's okay when things get really bad. No, I start it so then I can go back to the starred messages. Perfect. Freaking perfect. Okay, glass 3. Glass 3 looks super dark. A very dark looking pour. I don't want to see the bottom, but I do want to coat the glass. Okay. Three is a bit more thimbleberry, a bit more raspberry with a zing. Yeah, it's very, very very woodsy berry. It's a Midwest thing, y'all. I've been listening to Nelly with my children in the car on the way to school and on the way back from school every day for like 3 weeks now. And yesterday on the way to the bowling alley, which I bowled terribly, but started the truck, and they started singing grills with me. It was pretty interesting and funny. And I'm going to continue to do it until they know every Nelly song. Chocolate and cherry, kind of twin Bing candy bar. Chocolate, cherry, There's a little bit of mustiness on this one as well. Not as strong as 2, but kind of living in the same neighborhood, on the same cul-de-sac. Three is softer. It's more gentle. The flavor profile is really good. It's not nutty, but it's more like easy going. Oh, then it comes back. Now it's making a return. It's boomeranging itself back in my direction, and I like that. That is good. Softer, but great. Chalk, cherry, little musty. Well-rounded. I think that's probably the best way to put it. That's a very well-rounded Ecbp. I don't mind a well-rounded Ecbp if the flavor profile is right. Like if it's a little bit more gentle, a little bit softer, it can still hit right. As long as it doesn't have the nutty profile that I thought that a lot of these had. Huh. Class 4. Hey, I missed the beginning, but glad I get to see the results. You've only missed the first 3. What I would do if I were you, and this is just super smart, rewind it like 10 minutes and watch me in 1.5 speed or 2.2 double speed. Bump up the rewatch speed to like 2, and I'll sound like a normal human being, and you'll be like, wow, I understand everything he says, and his cadence is much better. And you won't have missed out on anything, and you'll be caught up in no time. You will be disappointed, though, when you get back to me speaking at normal speed. It's always a bummer when you switch 2x Matt to a normal speed Matt because you can't speed up live. It's not great. Mississippi friggin' Buckeye. I did a bottle split with a guy here that found an Ecbp batch 9. I'll send you an ounce for you to review if you never. I don't think I've ever had 9. That's a pirate bottle. That's a freaking pirate bottle. I would love that. I'd love that hard. My mom says she's good for something sometimes. No, you're good for a lot of stuff. You make the best broccoli, according to my youngest. And Dale, Matt. Oh, yeah, uh-oh. So I started the truck, and they started singing, "Smile for me, Daddy." And I was like, "What you looking at?" And they said, "I want to see a grill." And I said, "You want to see my what?" And it was a funny time. It was a fun time. And I think that we could maybe make it big one day, me and the girls, just remaking Nelly songs. Class 4. Two, 3, and 4 are kind of living pretty close together. 4, though, is a bit more like a tar. Yeah, a bit more like this is going to be interesting too, because I just said that without thinking about it. But as soon as I said tar, I think I went into a whole spiel about one of them smelling like construction last week. And I didn't remember that until I just said that. It'll be interesting to see how my notes compare as far as tasting notes. That would be really funny if the one I just said smelled like more like tar was the one I said smelled like like construction tar and shit that last week. That'd be interesting. Yeah, it is. It does have that like stickier feel to it, but it's not like, it's sort of molassesy, sort of tar like, not sour, but almost like a sappiness. Who goes there?
Mama wants a water.
Mama wants a water? I suppose I'll share my hydrogen and oxygen with the family. Would she like a cold water? Oh, let me dig deep. There we go.
Fine.
You're welcome. Kids are weird. They grow up so fast. My 10-year-old's like 7 feet tall, pretty much. I go to brush her hair in the morning, and I'm like, what are we doing? Like, you gotta sit down now. I can't like brush. She's getting too tall. Then I thought that was my wife for a second, for a split second, because it wasn't an itty bitty child. No, children get big, and that's BS. I do enjoy the nose of glass 4. Wow. Oh, still big. Still going. Oh, now it's vibrating on the sides of my tongue. That must be a high proof one. It's still going. So I'm gonna say, shit, what did I say on the nose? Oh, like a tar, like sticky nose, huge palate, super long finish. That's like a classic Ecbp profile. Love it. All right. I didn't leave myself a lot of room after I tasted number 2, which wasn't very smart. Should have been better at it. But moms are the best, state of the heart. Quick, remember, with respect to bourbon, Matt, you are the man. Jim Mazzelli, you beautiful son of a bee. I was looking at a bottle today, and I thought of you. I'll just grab it since I'm mentioning it. Oh, by the way, whoever recommended these bad boys, they're in my possession. They haven't been cracked yet. Maybe I should do a jelly bean review for Easter. Ow, what's my knee? Ugh. I was thinking earlier about bottles I haven't tried in a while, and I saw this, and I was like, oh, that's from Jim Mazzelli. This thing. It's a Crown Royal. Schling. Blended Canadian whiskey, 16-year rye. The Noble Collection. It's funny because when I got this bottle from Jim Mazzelli, thank you, by the way, the seal was broken. And I thought to myself, this might be the guy who kills me. And I was right. Killed me with kindness. Very good, Jim Mazzelli. that smells different than, than what normally they can't really smell things out of a bottle. That smells way different than the Elijah Craig Barrel Proofs. But I haven't tasted this in a while, but I need to. So I'm going to set it up here as a reminder to go back and try it again. For that. All right, glass 5. That's the first time I've ever had anyone describe the rewind of a video to catch up like that. I wonder if it would work. I do it all the time. What do you mean? I do it all the time for like on some live streams that I want to be live on, but there are some people who you can't because they already speak really fast. And if somebody's a fast talker and you try to put them on faster speeds, it just doesn't work. But with me, you can watch any one of my videos. And if you put it on 2x or 1.5x, I sound like a normal person. If you put me on like 0.5 speed, I sound real dumb and drunk all the time. I'd go bowling with my father and grandfather to their work league. Back then it was 8-track in a van. Oh, that sounds awesome. I love bowling. Peaches sounds hilarious at 1.5 speed. I'm not going to put, no, I've got the tasting notes written down, Mom. I got them written down. Sweet Sensei, and I have a 22, 20, 18, and 16. Damn. They're, I don't, my 10-year-old acts like she's 16 already. I don't know what the hell's going to happen when she's actually, ow. I just clacked my fake teeth together. I don't know what's going to happen when she's actually 16. She's going to be a problem. Okay, glass 5 smells dumb good. I shat on some of these blends and I shouldn't have when I did. I don't know what was... Going back and tasting these, I'm pretty sure that I was wrong about a lot of them. Like these are really, or no, don't say it. Maybe my palate has changed. No, couldn't have. Okay. 5. But as soon as I say that, number 5 smells nutty now. Maybe the nuttiest nose of the bunch. The first smell I smelled didn't smell like that. Then I went on a little bit of a spiel about how I may have been wrong about these things. And then second, third, and fourth smell, very nutty. But not like a really bright Jim Beam nut, but nutty nonetheless. Let's taste it. Yeah. Five is, compared to 2, 3, and 4, 5 is a little lackluster. It's still big. It's still, like, it grows, but it's a bit brighter, a bit like a peanut skin, like the skin of a peanut, whatever that's called. Big, but bright. Long finish, but not as dark as I'd like. Nuttiest so far, but still good barrel-proof bourbon. See, that's the thing with some of these just because they're not up to like Elijah Craig barrel proof standards in my mind doesn't mean that they're bad bourbons. They just went so far away from their profile with some of the batches that I think that's what was upsetting. It's like you're using younger stuff, you're calling it the same thing, but it doesn't taste exactly like it doesn't taste the same because it's obviously different. But it doesn't mean it's bad bourbon. They just should have called it something else. But just having these 4 or 5 so far, the Elijah Craig barrel proof flavor profile is it varies quite a bit from batch to batch. If I did this with Stag Juniors, so I mean, we'll see. I'm getting ahead of myself. I don't know how close my results will be this week to last week, but the variance in batches, I feel like they still differ quite a bit. If I did these with Stag Juniors, I could do it like 4 weeks in a row. And some of the stuff you just like really have to dig for it. You're like, is it different? Is it not different? How much different? Just that younger Buffalo Trace flavor profile. So similar all the time. Glass 6. That's 7. That's a nice looking 6, huh? Look at that. Looks like a G. A120. Oh, geez. I said A125 earlier. That's the first time I did that, I think, this year. A126. Yeah, it is 2026. Yikes. Our 14-year-old is 6'2". That's so dumb. That's like, hey, little man, stop being so gigantic. Kobe, knock it off. Just kidding. He's a good guy. Nerds gummies are the new crack. Is that what I got? Oh, yeah, they are Nerds. Big, chewy Nerds jelly beans. Oh, Nerds gummies are the new crack. Now I got the jelly beans. Mississippi Buckeye C924 is everywhere here. I have picked up 2 bottles this week after his review. Like, so I said this last week, but the first time I tried it, I really liked it. I think it was a sample from maybe, Jeff Wack might have sent it. I don't know. But I got a sample, really liked it, and then just never came across a bottle until pretty recently. Then I opened it, and I was like, whoa, this is really good. Then I kept tasting it, going back to it, and every time I wanted to like reaffirm my beliefs that going downhill, but I was like, this is really good. And then last week, it came in first place in this blind. So yeah, C924 is a big shot. It's walking around the locker room with its chest out, without a towel. Speed up video all the time, started in college lectures. Not a bad idea. Oh, I'm 8 minutes behind the chat. That's good. Not enough airtime in the bottle prior to the official review. Maybe. I don't know. They've got a lot of airtime now. We're talking years. To my surprise, I was watching Porter at half speed for the first 2 years. Just realized he's not special. No, Kobe, I think I am actually more special than I thought I was. He is special. One of the GOATs. Damn it. Dang Hooper. You see? Don't irritate Matt. Don't irritate Matt. Oh, man. I got to quit telling you guys my pet peeves because then you just hit me with them. You hit me with them hard. I tried to do this the other day with some high proof rye. My palate blew up and couldn't really pick up notes on others. Yeah, so that's something that happens. One of the reasons why I did this last week is because I'm going to be judging the Ascot soon. And and I need a little preparation for it. If I go into the ascots having not gone through bigger blinds, then yeah, like your palette gets blown out, it gets overwhelmed. But the more you do it, it just like the easier it becomes. Still, you have to be honest with yourself. If I'm tasting these, and I've done this many times before, probably more times than I'd like to admit to, but in these blinds sometimes I just go, yeah, my palate's shot. Or like, I probably shouldn't, like the results probably shouldn't matter at this point. And that's usually with bigger blinds. But the higher the proof, the more pores in the blind, the more difficult it becomes, for sure. I also think, though, that when you're tasting things that are supposed to be similar, it's easier to pick out differences when there are significant differences. When there are like tiny differences, it becomes really difficult. But when there are significant differences and stuff that should be the same, then you kind of like start feeling yourself a little bit, and you're like, oh yeah, I can tell it. Like, I'm one of the goats. I'm a goat. Moo. Glass 6. Brighter, shinier. Smells a lot like a dusting agent, like an end dust or a pledge, possibly. Yeah, like a lemon pledge. I've learned not to judge these just based off the nose, because a couple of them, I think number 3, one of them on the nose, I was like, I don't know. And then on the palate, I was like, holy shit, brother. Holy shit, brother. Brother. Yeah, this is a bit of a furniture polish. Kind of like a nice bedpost that was recently rubbed down. That's good. Six. Ooh, hold on. She's not done. She's got more to say. Sorry for interrupting. Yeah, I totally get it. I understand. It's a solid point. And continuing to be lectured. That's one hell of a finish. Sometimes whiskeys don't explode on the palate, but they detonate later. It's like there's a flare, and you're like, ooh, a bit more gentle on the palate. Enjoyable, lovely, kind of dig this. And then when you're least expecting it, it sneak attacks you. And it's like, and it flares up. It's like a bunker buster. It's like, it hits the surface and you're like, damn, really punctured the surface, but didn't do a bunch of damage. It's a bummer. That bunker buster cost us $16 million. That sucks. Oh, wait. There it is. The bunker was deep, and it busted it. It's like it penetrates the palate, and it's enjoyable. And then seconds later, it's just like, whoa, like a big, here comes the tsunami, and you're like, it's kind of a bullshit tsunami. And then you're like, oh no, we just didn't wait for the big one. Now it's the big one. And hang 10, because it's still going to be a wave ride. And that was a good wave. That was a significant second wave. Nose, brighter lemon pledge. Palette, would scare a gopher out of its hole? Huge second wave. Wonderful finish. No nuttiness on the palate. No no weirdness. I gotta say, we're 6 deep, and I've only not loved 1 or 2 of these, and even those weren't bad at all. Number 7. Moving along. Awfully quiet tonight. Missed that SLB music. Oh, shit. I didn't even, you know what? I didn't even think to put on the SLB music. Oh, I'm so stupid. I'm sorry. I should have, you know what? I've been putting on the same music for damn near 6 years, and then I just forget. Ugh.
You gotta fix that.
I will fix it, Grease. Jeez Louise. I'm already beating myself up enough. I don't need anybody else to call me dumb. Jeez.
Matt, you dumb idiot!
I just can't. I'm sorry. Mm-mm. Where is the music? I haven't seen Thrasher in the chat yet, and I'm afraid that he's mad at me for not texting him back yesterday. And I totally get that. He shouldn't put up with that. But Kobe, if you want to text him, tell him I'm sorry, then that'd be appreciated. There we go. There we go. Now we're good. Congrats on getting to score the Ascots. Yeah, thank you. This will be my 4th year doing it. I think this will be my 4th year judging the Ascots, and it's fun every year. I've moved past the stage where they send and make you taste vodka, I believe. Until I say that, then I'll get hit with the vodka again this year. All of my Elijah Craig's are 10 years old and have barrel numbers on them. Like 6653184 is my most recent one I opened. It's 119.8 proof, and it's a beast. So yeah, those must be single barrels, right? Joe the Sample Guy. What am I on, 7? Yeah. Picked up an Ecbp B525 and likes it a lot. After I quit buying them too. Folks bunkering bottles of B525. Damn. Now I need to get in there. I need to get in on that. I've been bunkering bags of friggin' Starburst jelly beans. I need to switch up my style. 5 bottles of B525. Shit. I need to hit up the store. 49er fan. Happy Friday. Excited to see the results of tonight's blind. I'm excited to see the results too, and excited to see how different they are than last week's. It's bound to happen, right? Swagstar? What in the heck is that all about?
Another fucking super chat!
Thank you for the super chat. Appreciate it. I get a super fudgy mint whistle note on the B527. Swagstar, the B527 is not out yet. And mint whistle is not a real color or flavor. But I appreciate you a lot. Mint whistle. That'd be my screen name on Grindr. If Grindr is what I think it is. Glass 7. Huh. Okay. Glass 7 is different again. It is. Huh. very like woody and like fermented fruity, like a soggy wooden fermented fruits on the nose. I'm gonna put that before I forget. Soggy wood fermented fruits on nose. Oh, is there nuttiness there? Is there? It's almost there but hidden. Like a really good extra in a movie. They're there. You know they're there because they're making the scene feel like a normal everyday activity that people are having. But you don't know that they're there until you see them. And then you're like, look at that extra. Why are they doing that with their hands? Yeah. Maybe like an almond paste, friggin' marzipan. Shout out Fred Minnick. Yeah, almondy. Sweet. All right, let's taste her. Seven. Okay. Whew. 7 is what I would consider to be not in the top. It's big up front, big, bright, kind of like not harsh, but big, bright, slightly bitter. Not like a honey roasted peanut, but like a dry roasted peanut. A really alcohol forward dry roasted peanut. Dry roasted, not big and bright. Lacks mystery. New page. Committing to better skin doesn't have to be difficult. Most people, dudes especially, know the importance. Oh, did I actually write out? Oh, I did write out a thing for that. People love the product. Over 10,000 5-star reviews. Just like me, you'll be surprised how good your skin looks and feels. What's better, geology or Tish Hanley? That's a question I ask myself once in a while. Whoever emails me first. No, they're both good. I did like them both. I'll never do a sponsor for anything that I don't like. Some of the geology stuff I enjoyed, like the face wash, but the scrub I liked from Tish Hanley because it was like very like viscousy and you go like, get out of here, and just digging out the pores. I also like the AM cream from Tish Hanley more because it had like this nice little scent to it that made my face smell nice. In case anybody ever tried to smell my face. Glass 8. Ooh. Glass 8 smells really good. Glass 8 smells kind of like he's not mad. He doing a fancy dinner party. You know that. Thrasher is at a fancy dinner party. What's with the trophy? The trophy. What's that trophy looking thing behind you? Oh, this? 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 Friggin' boom. That is a trophy. That is a 2024 double platinum winner. Barrel King Knighted Bourbon Batch 81. My first ever Barrel King blend got a double platinum at the Ascots. So that's that. Also, let me think. These aren't free. So when they're very heavy too. Like I can't even I wish I could show you. These are made by the same people who make the Academy with the Oscars or whatever. The same company that makes those makes these. So they're not. So when you win an Ascot award, you don't win the trophy. You got to buy the trophy. So Jared and Rachel from Barrel King bought me this one. It was my first ever double platinum. I've had a couple more since then, but my very first Barrel King blend with them officially was double platinum winner. Feels good. Damn, it feels good to be a gangster, as Ice Cube said. Pretty sure it was Ice Cube. But I'm very proud of this. Very, very proud of it. We have Barrel King has a shit ton of Ascots, and my blends are part of that. Last year, my King Me 1 blend, which was an 11-year MGP, 36% rye, like a bourbon blend, high rye bourbon blend, was runner-up for small batch bourbon of the year through the Ascots. Either second or third place, hard to say. Top 3. It made it to the final tastings, which I probably think it should have won. But, I mean, I know people think that awards kind of suck, and some of them I agree. But when your shit does well and people love it and judges score it high, it makes you feel really good. And double platinum, boom, frigate, boom, boom, friggity, boom. Celebrations. Glass 8. Yeah, glass 8 is very chocolatey and cherry. Very almost Buffalo Trace like. 8. Chalk, cherry. Reminds me of Buffalo Trace on nose. And not exactly like Buffalo Trace, but there are parts of it where I'm like, oh, that has that same kind of profile and sweetness and like cherry deal. Yeah. There might be a little nuttiness now that I smell it so much. You really get your gigantic nose in there and open up your orifices, your nasal orifices. Yeah, make them do some work. By the way, my kids, actually, wait, no, only one of them. My oldest child and my wife have had some sort of like cold symptoms lately. And I'm like, shit, I don't need that right now. And I haven't had it. Knock on wood. That's not, oh, this is real wood. Haven't had it yet. Woke up this morning and I was like, actually woke up this morning, made my wife some coffee and breakfast. made her lunch so she could go to work and like have a great day. I always send her off nice. Always wake up a little bit before her, start her car, let it warm up, get her a nice coffee made, get her a little boiled egg, maybe a little like oats overnight happening the night before. You know what I mean? Like make sure that she starts off her day right. Normally the kids aren't awake. This morning, 10-year-old was like, I woke up and she's blowing her nose in the bathroom and she's like, can't breathe. I was like, damn it. You scared the shit out of me. Luckily, my immune system, basically the best ever. Since I got all these teeth fixed and everything in my body's working properly now, not having to work overtime fighting infections all the time, it's really killing it. Basically pretty hard immune system style. Am I developing a kidney stone here or there? Sure. Possibly. But I've been sick very few times. Even when they're sick, I know I'm about to get sick, and then I don't get sick. And I was like, dang it, boom, you kids suck at fighting these bugs. Where I'm over here just like swatting them away like Dikembe Mutombo. Not in my house. Glass 8. Light and smooth. That tastes like, and I'm only saying this because this is what it tastes like. And then when we do the reveal, we'll see how close I am to being correct. But that tastes like something that's gotten a lot of air. If I had to guess what that was, just based off the flavor profile, I'd say it's the one that's almost empty. It tastes like air dried whiskey. Like it doesn't have a lot of power left behind it. It feels like it's been aired out a bit. It feels like a bit lighter, a bit fluffier, not as much oomph as you think it would have. Still tastes really good though. I'd say it's toffee and oak, but a children's roller coaster. You know how the roller coasters get weak ass when it's for kids? Like there's like, whoa. There's no loop-de-loops. There's no like squiggly squigs. There's no like, wow, sudden drops. It's just like a children's roller coaster where you're like, oh, I like this and I would like to try the one where the kid got his ankle chopped off. Hey. All right, we're on to the last one. We have one left, then I have to retaste a few, then we'll have an order again. Glass number 9. How far behind am I in chat now? Holy shit, 15 minutes. That's way too long. B525 is the best release since C923. Oh my gosh. I need to get on that B525 train. Unfortunately, I don't see a lot of Ecbp here in Florida. You should talk to Dan Lake. He sees it all. He used to see it. I bought every Ecbp from 2013, 2025. They can't. Hey, Heaven Hill's good shit. Luckily, you didn't like buy other stuff, like every BTAC, and then you just be in debt. What have you decided about this year's Madness tourney? It's that time of the year. Yeah, I know, Daniel P. I've decided that A, it's going to happen. B, Jason Kobe will make tremendous music whether he likes it or not. C, Thrasher will be here on time and judging in the background accordingly. B, I need to get Daniel Shook his belt for 2025 before I start 2026 Map Madness. E, I need to come up with $200 so I can do that. And then F, I can freaking start it. I literally can't start it until I get Shook his belt. And let's say that this time of year snuck up on me real fast. When did we start Map Madness last year? Was it late or was it in March or April? I feel like it was later, but I could be wrong. I'll have to go back and look. If it was this time of year last year, then I feel underprepared. But at the same time, everything I do in my life, underprepared. I'm not sure if ever, I've done anything prepared that was good. World's Top Whiskey Taster, I was pretty prepared, I thought. I killed that. Everything else kind of on a whim. Oh, that was my ad for geology. You missed the first few minutes of the live stream, Kobe, that's fine. Is Matt blinding bourbons arise all Elijah Craig barrel proofs for the second week in a row? That's why the thumbnail and the title of the live stream really tried to point that out. I feel like I was kind of a dick about that, and I'm sorry. Garnet and gold bourbon. Garnet and gold? Shit. Garnet. That's what it is, Garnet and gold bourbon. Sorry if I was rude about it. I didn't mean to do that. Sometimes I just say things and then I regret it immediately. Hardin's Creek. We're doing 9 ECBPs. Coming out of left field, was Wyoming whiskey in the advent calendar? I do not remember. Honestly, I don't remember. Good pronunciation. No idea what we're talking about since it was 7 minutes ago. What did I pronounce good? Can you tell me what I pronounced good? That way I know what I pronounced good, because I need to hear that for my feelings, my feel goods. Where's my phone at, by the way? Oh my gosh, my wife could have texted me 1,000 times. I wouldn't have known. There are text messages, 5 of them. Son of a bee. Oh, they're from. Oh my God, they're from her. I'm in big trouble. I'm in great big trouble. I hope not. Listen, always have your phone on vibrate or noise making so that when your wife says she wants food really bad, you get that message. Because when she messages you, oh no, 27 minutes ago saying she needs food, F that up hard. Where was I? Oh yeah, class 9. Okay, I need to take a quick 2-minute break. I want to taste class 9 first. I'm going to taste class 9. I'm going to take a 2-minute break. What you'll see is the environment behind me, and you'll love it. And while I do that, I want you to put in chat. Let me see. Put in chat. The biggest problem you ever had by not having your phone on when your wife texted or called. I want to read them. Class 9 is tangy, sharp, brittle, and zingy. I'll come back to Glass 9, but that might be my least favorite of the bunch. Okay, I will be back in 2 minutes, and I love you all very much. When people show up, be like, oh, he'll be here and he'll be right back. This is what I'll do. I'll create a banner. I'll create a banner that says, in capital letters, shit, be right back, feeding hungry wife. We thank you for waiting. Your call is very important to us. Please hold for the next available mat. Yeah. Scroll across. Position. You can position the ticker now? Interesting. Add it. Normal speed. Click it. All right. Be right back. Retaste a couple of them. Get to the results, I promise. But just need a couple minutes. I love you. A lot. I'm back. Sorry about that. Hide that. If you are a husband, the most important part about being a husband is being a good one. If you are a father, the most important part about being a father is being a good one. If you are a whiskey tasting YouTuber, the most important part about that is being a good one. And by being a good whiskey tasting YouTuber, you cross your fingers that your audience understands that you need to be a good husband and father first. So I apologize for making you guys wait, but sometimes you just gotta go kill it as a husband. And by kill it, I mean respond to her 27 minutes later. That's my bad. Okay. Last 9, underwhelming. Last 9, I don't like it. Which is nice, thankfully. Makes my job easier here to pick a winner, even though the job to pick a winner is being more difficult than expected. I need to retaste a few of these in order to choose a correct winner. That's a terrible idea. I just talked about not getting sick, then I put a freaking ink pen in my mouth. All right. Okay. I am going to turn these around so I don't know which numbers they are. And then I'm going to taste them and then rescore them even double blind. Kobe says no wife, no problem. Spacini does not have a wife. Embellish Pod, what's up? Hey, I used to watch these all the time. Okay, continue to watch them. Hey, I appreciate you. And I watch your shit. I did remember, I muted myself. I put the microphone down. My wife thought I ran off with some lady because I didn't text her back for like 8 hours once. What the hell were you doing? Oh, you ran off with the dude? Is that, or 8 hours is a while. 8 hours is a bit. 8 hours is quite a bit. Holy shit, we got these. Kobe, freaking Dan Shook belt fund. No, don't do that. I don't need that. It's that is okay. No, I didn't mean to. Joe the sample guy shit. I did not mean to start that. That's not. Things come together. We always make sure things come together. That one guy's gonna come in here and tell me that I'm begging for money again. Damn it, Swagstar, thank you very much. Belfund, I appreciate you. I love you. We don't need to go there at this. Listen, I will be very honest. If we ever get to the point where I am like, we're getting kind of close, but if we ever get to the point where I'm super like, hey, I'll tell you guys because I'm honest, dude. I'll be like, listen, things are bad, and I'll tell you. But you know what? I feel like I kind of told you without telling you, but that wasn't necessarily. We'll get there. We'll get to the Shook belt very soon, and then Matt Madness will start. You know, I just don't want to hear it. I can't start. Well, Shook does get a bye in the tournament. So it does buy me some time. He gets a bye, I get a bye. Together, we're bye. Or at least he is. And then, that's not true. Not that I know of, anyway. Geez Louise, Porter, get your shit together. Anyway, he has a big buy, so it does buy me some time to get him the belt. What if it takes more than 2 minutes to create a banner? That did feel like that. When you say feeding hungry wife, we talking food or something else? 100% food. as much as I would love to say otherwise. As much as I would love to say otherwise. Definitely talking food. Not getting my wife's crinkle cut fries. Left the dang phone in the vehicle and just got her the normal list. Oh no! Yeah, see, you know what? You go to the store and you forget then it's like they tell you what they want after you leave. Like you get home and they're like, you didn't get my text about what I wanted while you were at the store. And you're like, shit. It's a bummer. Now we can assess the bar. Now 21. Now it's a sweet wheat back there. 1792 sweet wheat. Russell's 15. No, there's no Russell's 15. Maybe down there, maybe somewhere. Fantail turkey, the old Kentucky Spirit. Yeah, I tasted that on a live stream a few weeks back. Hell yeah, chair stream. I'm sorry. What if you all left? Then I just come back and I just do it with nobody here. Barrel Craft Spirits Gold Label. That is oh, can you see all the way down there? I guess you can if it's the anyone keeping track of time besides his wife. Holy shit. That's a good back-to-back comment. Who's this guy? I know. Quick ship break? No. Okay. Huh. Interesting. Okay, so I'm tasting these three blind. The first one I just tasted was interesting that I gave it such a high score to begin with. Second glass. That makes way more sense. Good grief. Whatever the first one I just tasted wasn't whoa. Second glass way better. The cherry's doing great. Oh, now I got the hiccups again. Every time I taste whiskey now I get the hiccups. It's a biatch. Real big. I hiccup like 5 times. I hiccuped. Another one. Oh man, this hiccup thing is getting old. I was helping my grandpa with yard work all day and I left early in the morning. I told her I was doing that, but she forgot, I guess. Yeah. Helping my grandpa with yard work. System trend. Sure. Shook chair versus mat chair battle? Jeez. Good night, DMC Keller. 2025 Matt Madness was about 11 months ago. Whatever, Mom. Matt Madness is coming. Friggin' Bill! Oh! Mr. Kavanaugh, how long ago was that comment? 2 minutes. Mr. Kavanaugh, I miss you. I love you. I hope that your venture that you told me about previously is going so well. And to see your name in chat makes me so happy. Like, really happy. Friggin' Bill K. Everybody, Bill Kavanaugh's in the house. Legend, friggin' gangster himself. Bill Kavanaugh. Love it. Sample God. That's right, he is. He's a great man as well. Just got my first EC toasted barrel proof, one of my personal unicorns, found it as a store pick on sale. Yeah, I haven't yet to have an Elijah Craig barrel proof toasted. I'm not sure I'll like it if I ever have one, but I haven't had one yet. There's a lot of things out there I haven't tasted. And it's kind of surprising to me, where it's like you'd think that I would taste everything, but no. I'm just like you guys. I don't taste everything. I gotta work, bitch, like Britney Spears would say. Gotta work, bitch. And sometimes you just don't work in the right direction to taste some things. Well, I feel like something is obvious here. Maybe I'm wrong. Good, busier than one-armed wallpaper hanger. Holy crap, you must be really busy. State of the heart, I'm going to type it once more, Matt. You pronounced orifices correct. Say it again. How else would you say orifices? I don't think there's any other way to say it. And I'm closing one eye because my throat hurts with acid indigestion. Orifices? How else do people say it? There's no other way to say it. Orifice. Unless I'm saying it wrong now, and I said it right before, in which case, forget me now. Travis said, so you went from world's top whiskey taster to Western Colorado's top 30% whiskey taster? Oh, man. I am going on YouTube. I'm going to go on ADHD Whiskey's YouTube channel. I'm going to click on his live stream because he's a great guy and I appreciate him. He's nice. I'm going to find Travis Robeson in chat. There he is. Oh, there's a comment that says, you've went from world's top whiskey taster to Western Colorado's top 30%. I'm going to click on it. I'm going to say put user in timeout, and I'm going to do it for a minute. That sucks to be Travis Robeson, you son of a bitch. Top 30% and timing your ass out for a minute. Suck on that. Okay, let's see. 2, 4, 6. Interesting. Oh, interesting. So we'll say this. We'll say 2, 4, and 7, 4, and 8, and we do have an order. You have an order. Will be very interesting to see how my order tonight compares to my order last week. The majority of these I took 1 sip of. A few of them I took 2 sips of. But based off of first interaction with the whiskey, and some of them a second interaction, just to be sure, we've kind of boiled it down to this. We have a last place. And, interestingly enough, my last place pour was the last sample that I tasted. Sample 9. Who's like the wind? Me? I'm very fast, but not like the wind. Never thought of comparing Robeson to Jennifer Grey. What the hell did I say to make that comparison? To timing him out for a minute? Did Jennifer Grey get timed out for a minute? Damn it. By the way, there was an Obtainium light whiskey pick from me called 50 Shades of Grape. And it was me in a Willy Wonka costume inside of a sex dungeon. That was a sticker. That might be my favorite sticker ever. 50 Shades of Grape. Should hear people from the South say certain things. You would laugh your ass off. I love people from the South. A lot. Bill K, good to see you, Mom Bev, Travis and all. I'm alive, just puppy trading and settling into a doctorate program in my 50s, 9 credits down. Oh my gosh. Bill, holy shit. When I saw your name in chat, Bill, I thought that you were almost done with your program. Turns out you are 20% there. 9 times 4, 36. 9 times 5 is 45. %20 there? Is that math? Pretty sure that's math. 9 credits down, 45 to go. Wait. That means there's 54. Holy shit, Bill. You're a wild man. Semesters are too long. Listen, when you're in your 50s, they should make semesters way shorter. Just saying. Like former presidents, we still say Mr. World's Top Whiskey Taster. Listen, taste and sensibility. They've only done World's Top Whiskey Taster twice. 2020 and 2021. 2020, I was the victor. I came out on top. Number 1. Numero uno. The champion. Top of the heap. Best in class. 2021, they redid it. They did it again. And they brought me in to judge that competition because they respected me so much. The winner in 2021, a very, very great gentleman, Mike Outcold, another Colorado resident. Not sure if he's a native, but a resident. And he was a successful winner in the year 2021. But in 2020, he also competed. And I whipped his friggin' ass. Boom, 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 at body shots. Oh, protect here, hit there. Body shots. In 2020 to Mike out cold until I knocked him out cold. out cold with body shots. Protect here. That friggin' 2020 body shots. Mike out cold, out cold. 2021, I had to judge his way to victory. So we can say former president, but that is like comparing I don't know. Somebody will have a very good explanation for what I'm about to say. I do love Mike, though. Good guy. He did call me a curmudgeon, which bothered me because I didn't know what it meant. He said, I thought you were a curmudgeon. Then I said, what does that mean? Then he told me, and I was like, that's BS. I'm not a curmudgeon, brother. I just wanted to win very badly. And I did. What do you trade puppies for? Who's trading puppies? Bill, that's flipping awesome, man. That's right, Travis. I want to go back and get mine. Just can't at this point. It'll probably be in my 50s before I can. Yeah. Wait. Yeah. No, Bill, don't ever say that. No, don't say stupid. Listen, I appreciate you so much. Like, that's super cool. Don't ever tell yourself that it's a dumb thing or a stupid thing. Ever. That's awesome. I'm super, like, you can like go through life not giving a shit, or you can be in your 50s and you're like, you know what? I would like to better myself and get a master's in Kevinology. Congratulations, Bill. You have a master's in Kevinology. Well, I'm not from Colorado. I'll never claim I'm from Colorado. I am from the Upper Peninsula of Michigan, but I do live in Colorado. I'm not from here. Thanks for the time out, Matt. I left a thumbs down. You're welcome. Unsubscribed. Well, you're one of several dozen this week. You son of a bitch. Let's get to these results. Being a curmudgeon is better than being a mongoloid, Matt. The more you know. What's a mongoloid? I don't trade puppies at all. What the hell's happening with the puppies? No trading puppies in these parts. That's Bill. What's trading puppies? Somebody has to tell me. What's trading puppies? Bill, you're doing this for you. Take as long as there's little time as you want or feel. That's true. That's super true. The longest journey begins with the first. Dude, that's a fortune cookie. You fortune cookie reading son of a bitch. Hollywood Marine. Are you a fortune cookie writer? I will read this in the rat voice of Master Splinter. The longest journey begins with the first single step, Raphael. That's a fortune cookie that Master Splinter would read. I want to go to Colorado. Is anyone familiar as to where the hoes are in Colorado? Yeah, for sure. In Colorado, the hoes be wherever you want them to be. I would suggest driving up to, like, I don't know. That's a bad idea. I don't want to say that because I've never driven up there and I'm just out of fear of oxygen. I think if you hoe magnet, the hoes be attracted to wherever you land, friend. Where in the Upper Peninsula? Born and raised in Alger County. Trading puppies? I meant to say training a puppy. Oh shit, so that's why people say trading puppies. Grok should answer, what is a mongoloid? Alright, we'll see. We'll see. Jared Renfro's here. What's up, Jared? I wasn't talking hose. Somebody asked me a question and I answered it. Bill says, I text you 2 pictures of the training puppy if you want to hold your phone up and show them. Trading puppies. Let's see, we have a bunch of hearts from Travis Robeson. Oh, good to see you, Mom Bev. Travis and all. I'm alive, just trading and settling in a doctorate program. Shit. That's not right. Where's the puppies thing? Travis, you confuse me. And I love you, but it's not you, it's me. Oh, shit. Why would you trade that? Bill? Why would Bill trade that puppy? If I was that puppy, I'd trade freaking Bill. Oh, and then it's, he's got the ears flapped out. Oh, I do want to scratch those ears. And I also want to scratch the puppy. You guys are the best. Puppies, trading them or not. Are we talking about whiskey? Yeah, we're about to talk about it so hard. But Bill Kavanaugh is in the house, and Bill Kavanaugh's a legend. And he hasn't been in here in a while, so we're talking about Bill for a second. You should email me. We might be able to work something out where we can both make money. Whiskey and Wealth Management joint venture. Reniculous. Let me ask you this. I feel like this might be you. I got an email, which we get this stuff sometime. Are you Jeremy? Because this, okay. Reniculous. Matt, you should email me. We might be able to work something out where we can both make money. I love making money. Whiskey and Wealth Management joint venture. I did get an email from a Jeremy. Good afternoon. My name is Jeremy, and I'm a bourbon investor. I would love the opportunity to work together and give you money. I filmed a quick introductory video with more information on what I'm proposing, smiley face. I didn't click on it because I'm afraid to click on things that might dive into my phone and give me a virus. Please see the attached video by clicking the link below. P.S. Love the channel. Keep up the amazing work. Jeremy, the world's best wealth coach, the wealth alchemist. Also, Reniculous, Whiskey and Wealth Management joint venture. I feel like this might be the same person. If it's not, then I'm going to send you both a message so we can get wealthy. I need wealth like Las Vegas needs a little bit of Hoover Dam energy. Yeah, we're talking about whiskey. Sounds legit, Matt. Go for it. Yeah. That's not me. Don't click on that. How is that not you? I literally read the same message from Reniculous and Jeremy. I think Jeremy and Reniculous work for the same. How in the world does this happen on the same day? Jeremy, the world's best wealth coach, sends me that message. And then Reniculous in chat says, we can both make money, whiskey and wealth. Joint venture. I'm going to need a better offer than Jeremy then. I have no idea what we're even talking about. But Jeremy versus Reniculous. Who wins? It'll be ridiculous to find out the results. Tune into it later, Matt Porter live stream, to find out. Another Jeremy. I am Jeremy, but not a wealthy Jeremy. Block them all. You have some swampland you can sell me, Bill? Oh, I love it. All right, let's get into the results. In last place was the last one I drank. Number 9. Number 9 is, I said, tangy, sharp, brittle, and zingy B523. I think last place was A124, I think. I don't know. In 8th place. 8th place is so these are close. I'm not going to retaste them. I'm just going to go off of instinct. Eighth place was number 7. I said soggy wood, fermented fruits on nose, almondy, sweet dry roasted nut, big and bright, lacks mystery. Number 7 is shit. Hold on. Where's my starred shit? So last place tonight was B523, which came in 5th place last week. In 7th or 8th place this week is C922, which came in 4th place last week. Oh shit. Yeah, this is messed up already. Oh boy. In 7th place was number 1, the first one I drank. I'm guessing this is A124. Just based off of guessing. Fuck me in the film. Okay, well, there's that. So we did 9th place, B523. 8th place was what? C9. Number 7. What's number 7? Where's number 7? I'm just in a bad mood now. C922. So that's 9th. 8th. Oh my gosh. This is terrible. There's no way. All right. Well, you know what? I tried it at first and didn't love it. So that's effing phenomenal. In 7th place was glass 1, which was in 6th place last week. That's C917. That's a real biatch. All right. And if A124 wins tonight, I give up on this whole thing. Not truthfully, but sort of. Do I have to do a 3rd week of this? I might have to do a 3rd week of this. Oh boy. In 6th place, glass 5, I think. Shit. Glass 5? Yeah, glass 5. Glass 5 came in 6th place. No. No. I will never not be honest with you. I will be honest with you all the time. So when things go my way, I'll be honest with you, and I will gloat about it. I'll gloat about it. I will gloat so hard. When things do not go my way, I want you to stand behind me. I want you to pat me on the back and say, Matt, we still trust you, but we don't know why. We might have to redo the flight for the 3rd time next week. Just because. Holy shit. Yep. There's that. Wait, hold on. Did I get it wrong? 9th, 8th, 7th. Yeah, it's number 5. That's a real bitch. Maybe I should retaste these a couple times through. In 6th place this evening is C924, which was my 1st place last week. That hurts my credibility big time. Like it hurts it a lot. But things, you like what you like, which means I'm so mad at myself because my least favorite last week, which by the way, I said it was my least favorite by a lot, A124, beat my favorite from last week, which makes no sense whatsoever, and I'm really unhappy about it. What just happened? Nothing great, but blind flights are blind flights. Orders are orders. And you can't just sit here and pretend like you're the best, even if you are. And shit gets weird. This is bad. Was that 6th? No, that's 9th, 8th, 7th. That is number 6. All right, number 5. Why didn't I like number 5? I need to retaste that. Because I loved it last week. I said, big but bright, long finish but not as dark. Nuttiest, you don't get nut right now. Still good barrel-proof bourbon. So weird. All right, it is what it is. So that was 5. Let's see. So I guess it means number 8 is in 5th place. 5th place is number 8. This sucks. Is that a 5? I don't even know anymore. 1, 2, 6, 4, 8, 7, 9, 2. This must be 5. Oh shit! Number 8 is what I'm looking for. Number 8 is 5th place. Number 8, A124, which should have been in last place according to last year, but it's 5th place today. Cherry. Reminds me of Buffalo Trace on nose, light and smooth, tastes like air-dried whiskey, toffee and oak, but a children's roller coaster, is what I said about Glass 8, which was in 5th place. Awesome. I probably should have retasted these throughout. Oh, but then it wouldn't be as fun. Fourth place. How many have left? Okay. There's 1, 2, 3. My notes are all over the place. Ninth. Eighth. Seventh. Sixth. Oh, right here. So we have a pretty big jump up. In fourth place was glass number 3. Softer but great, chocolate cherry, little musty, well-rounded. Glass 3. Three. B522. B522 is in B522 in third place. Where did it fall last week? Oh. Seventh. This is so bad. Oh, Matt. Third place was glass 6. Nose brighter. Lemon pledge. Palate would scare a gopher out of its hole. Huge second wave. Wonderful finish. 9.5. Glass number 6. A123, which came in third place last week. So that is literally my only like actual match or anything that makes sense. Crap. Second place was glass 2. First place was hold on. Did I just mess this up? Second place, glass 2. First place, glass 4. Glass 2, wherever the heck it's at, 8, 2, 4. So second place said musty, busty bronze, old, musty great grandfather of bourbon. Number 2 is B521, which was second place last week. So second and third place were the same exact pours. And first place was number 4. Tar-like sticky nose, huge palate, super long finish, classic Ecbp profile, love it. 9.8. In first place is C923. So C923 finished poorly last week, but finished first today. Second place, B521. The same. Third place, A123, the same. And then they got all weird from there. I don't even know what to do with myself. Taste sensibility. Maybe you could fix it all with the training you receive at New Orleans Bourbon Festival. In the great seminars, tastings on Friday and Saturday before the grand tasting March 20th and 21st. That sounds like a lot of fun. Sounds like a lot of fun. Redo. Should we redo it for a third week in a row? We could redo it for a third week in a row. We could do the same blind flight 3 weeks in a row to see how bad this can get, or like how I'm not against it. We can do the same blind because it's 9 pours. They're supposed to be similar. I don't know. I felt like I was onto something for a second. What did my mom say? No, this week. So tonight I had last week I think I had steak. Tonight I had lasagna, which was like pretty, lasagna like. Whatever. Hollywood says I'll be here next week. Third time is a charm. All the proof is that you're human. Do it, do it, do it. I'm convinced you need 2 sips to accentuate bad and good notes on the second breakdown barrel proof whiskey. You know what? Maybe that's the key. It also allows you to refocus on the finish. Makes sense in my hand. Yeah, I get that. I definitely get that. Part 2 is the more correct ranking, except for the C917 placing. C917 was the very first one I tasted. And funny enough, when I tried this, in my brain, I said to myself, is this C917? Like, I didn't say it out loud, but like, I don't say a lot of shit out loud that I think. But I do remember getting like weird fruits off of C917. That's definitely not the best one. At all. Not even close. I'm not going to sit here and say that. Oh, honestly, though? Where did I put that last week? Where did I put C917 last week? Because in 6th place? Yeah. That's not great. I just retried it. It's kind of like zingy and like not. I'm a crazy person, and I'll have to make an apology video to heaven hell. Sometime next week, 3-peat. Jealous of. Listen, the C917 is not. I bought it this year. I was really proud of it. I think I made a video reviewing it, being very proud of it, and now tasting it blind against the rest. It literally doesn't stand. It's very like zippy and bright and brash, and I never thought I'd say this, but there are a lot of more recent Elijah Craig barrel proofs that are better than that. That's not what I thought that was. That's weird. No, listen, the C917 is the most recently opened bottle, except for C924. C924 was opened the most recently. C917 was opened the second most recently, because I just bought it this year. Even Ric Flair lost the world championship 16 times, and Superman does have off days. We all, whatever, Travis. I love you, Travis. Hey, listen, that's why I do this. I don't ever do this to pretend like I'm if I wanted to look smart, I'd rig it. If I wanted to look a certain way, I'd make it look that way. But the most honest, genuine, realistic way to do this is to do it. You just do it. And then when you taste things that you taste, like last week, and they didn't come out the way you thought, in my head, I say to myself, is that the right answer, or was it a weird week? Let's do it again. Let's redo it. So we redid it. And the results are so different. And that is what makes whiskey fun to me. That's why whiskey is fun. Because there are so many things, so many variables that change and alter the way you taste things. That's why, like, when I blend stuff, I'm not going to blend something and then go, that's it. That's it, no matter what. Not like I want to give it a day, give it a week, give it a month. Try it again. Try it again after lunch. Try it again after friggin' dinner. Try it again after starving myself for a week, trying to make it on the cover of Playgirl magazine. So close to abs. Almost had the cover shot. Damn it. Try it then on an empty palate, empty stomach. You know, this is real life. Like, I'm not going to sit here and say that when I review something, my reviews mean no. They don't mean anything, because they do. Like, but they mean what they mean when I taste them. Some things are bad, some things are good. Some things I love, some things I don't love. A blind flight that's 9 deep, when they're all barrel strength and they're all made by the same distiller around the same age, you know, results vary. And sometimes you kind of have to apologize to the distiller and say, maybe I was a bit harsh on some of these when I shouldn't have been, because tasting them side by side 2 weeks in a row, I liked things differently. So maybe I was the wrong one. Maybe I was the one who needed to be critiqued. Maybe I was the one who chose Cody in a meeting to talk to me, give me bad advice. Because some of these are great and some of them are just nice. I have a week to ponder whether or not I do it 3 weeks in a row. And if we take an average of them, or if we just see how messed up this can get. Because this is fun for me. This is what I love about whiskey. This is what I love about tasting whiskey and bourbon, and that I've always loved. It's what makes it fun is just the differences. We're not talking about a cookie that sits on the shelf and you pick 6 different cookies or 6 different boxes and you're like, what's the best cookie? Because those cookies have different ingredients. They're processed differently, made differently. This is all the same shit. All the same ingredients, made the same way, sat in a barrel for about the same amount of time, but they taste so different. And they hit so different on a different day. I love it. This is what I love about whiskey. I'm pumped about it. I'm actually pumped about the results. Am I happy that I looked stupid? No. But also, Sean Paisley looks stupider every single day. That's not even true. I just tried to bury Sean. Didn't work. Colby had C923 and B521 last week. C923 is way better. Today I had B523 and A125. They're both boring. Yeah. Ridiculous. You're too smart and too honest. That's why we're going to make a shitload of money. Cheers. Oh my gosh. Jeremy, whatever your name is. That's amazing. We know why you're here, and that's why we're here. I mean, it's ABS or ABV. Probably ABV. I'm not sure. Make the dice apologize. Hey, I don't give a shit about nothing. That's my dice apology. Quit torturing yourself. There's no Playgirl magazine. Damn it. Thought that there was. Just goes, my mom says, just goes to show that the order of the poor makes a difference. It definitely does. But you really have to like, wow, that was my hot water heater. Sound like a popcorn machine. That's not good. I don't know. It's fun. It's fun to taste this stuff and fun to rank them. It's not fun to rank them completely differently than you did before, but maybe we'll do it again. I don't know. Or maybe I'll do a video. Maybe I'll just do a complete video saying that these are the results in the live stream, and this is the results in the video. Because a very small percentage of the audience tunes into live streams versus videos. So I will make a video. What would a good title be? I am the best whiskey taster in the world, according to competitions, but I still suck so hard, according to tasting whiskey. That's a long title. I don't know. I'm out of here. I gotta go friggin' rub my wife's hips with massage oil. I need to go tell my kids to go to bed. I need to drink 15 ounces of Alani New Lime, which is really good. It's actually really good. I need to eat some more lasagna before it goes bad on the counter. I need to scrub some walls and vacuum some floors. I need to tell my guinea pig I love her. Her name's Peppa. And she loves romaine lettuce, cilantro, bell peppers, anything that crinkles, she's a fan of. So I gotta go give her some crinkles. But until next Friday, I love you so much and so hard. And thank you for allowing me to do this. I don't believe anybody watches this. I still can't believe it. Years and years later, thank you everyone for tuning in. I'm out of here. Kobe, I owe you a call. Thrasher, who never showed up, I owe him a call. And I thought that was my stomach. No, that was the hot water heater. It just makes that noise. Best thing I ever tasted, Bladen Bow 30 year. It's really, really good. All right, I'm out of here, everyone. Love you so much. See you next Friday. See you in videos before then. Before next Friday, I have a home inspection from my landlord. And every year I hope to God that he doesn't kick us out of here. Hey, if we get kicked out of here, if he's like, we're not renewing your lease, that's when I'm going to come on the live stream and say, I need help. Because we have way too much shit to move by ourselves. And I'll pay in whiskey and SJs. Use your imagination. I'm out of here. Good night, everyone. Hugs and kisses. Good night.